Here's something nobody tells you when you're learning Russian. You can have perfect grammar, fancy vocabulary, but you still won't sound fluent. It's not even pronunciation. Actually, it's the opposite. Mispronouncing things often makes you sound more fluent. Yeah, if you want to sound like a real Russian speaker, you've got to start mispronouncing words. Not in a bad way, in a very specific, very Russian way. You see, native speakers love to crush words. They eat endings, they chop off syllables, they toss the grammar out of the window, especially when they're speaking fast and in casual conversations. So today I'm going to show you how you can fake being good at Russian by mispronouncing Russian words. You know, Moscow can be so incredible, beautiful in the summer and the winter, but this part of spring where it's all grey or muddy is pretty depressing, but I'm so glad that summer's coming soon. Let's start with a classic, сейчас. You've probably heard the word сейчас, which means now. But guess what? Nobody says сейчас. If you're Russian, you just say сейчас. One syllable, quick, gets the job done. And sometimes it gets even shorter than сейчас. Instead of сейчас, people just say sha. So, for example, your friend's calling you over, but you're busy doing something, you might say ща приду. I'm coming in a second. Or I'll be right there. There's no need for the full word. Just say that with confidence and boom, you'll sound local. Next up, the next word is ваще. Your textbook, if you learned Russian, probably taught you the word вообще, which means completely or totally or at all. But in real life, the O's sort of get pushed together and the B vanishes, and then you get the word ваще. For example, я вообще в шоке. I'm completely shocked. And sometimes the word is used just on its own, and depending on the context, it can mean wow or seriously or sheesh. Вообще. Use it. You'll sound super native. The next word I want to tell you about is the destruction of a word which is already tiny, and Russians make it even tinier. Что. So in fast casual speech, no one's got time for the word что. So people say чё. Чё ты сказал? What did you say? Or even shorter, just the word чё. Чё? Huh? It's like very, very informal, but it's very common. You hear it all the time. And also a heads up, down south in Russian, people often say шо instead of чё. And that's the Ukrainian word, it's the Ukrainian version. And of course, because of the spread of languages, it's spread also across southern Russia, so a lot of people down there say шо. Next up, the word хочешь. So you know the word хочешь, which means do you want? Что хочешь, what do you want? But if you drop the ch and the ye, you get хочешь or хош. It's super casual and it's very native sounding. Maybe you want to ask, пельмени хочешь? Do you want some dumplings? Super easy, and it's like a instant fluency boost. People think, wow, he's a native. So I'm now in the section of Чистые пруды, where the fountain is, but of course it's not on yet. I suspect it'll get turned on maybe end of April, start of May, depending on the weather. But yeah, you can see the weather, it's not great today, pretty grim. Now for a word that's very 2024, 2025, it's a modern classic, chill. It's short for the word человек, which means person. And if you use it like chill, it's used as like, in English, the word dude. For example, chill, ты серьезно? Dude, are you serious? You sound native, you sound fluent, super easy, one syllable, nice and simple. Okay, the next word I want to talk about is nicho. It's short for nichevo, which means nothing. But people say it like nicho себе, like no way, or damn, that's wild. And nobody says the word nichevo себе. It sounds strange, nicho. It's also one of the words that means whatever you want, depending on your tone. So you can use it all over the place. It has all sorts of different meanings. So nicho can mean that's not bad, or it's okay, or nicho can mean wow, that's amazing. If you just like stretch it and say it with emotion, it can mean whatever you want and you're totally golden. All right, time for something that's spicier. Let's talk about mispronouncing swear words. Everyone knows how to swear in Russian. It's one of the first things you learn when you learn the language. And everyone knows Russian swearing can be intense. But if you play with the sounds a little bit, you can start to blend in a little bit better. Let's start with bля. So everyone knows the word блядь. It's like a very strong swear word. But bля is on its own everywhere. It means all sorts. It can mean surprise, bля, annoyance, pain, frustration. It works for all of them. Bля, опять снег пошел. It's snowing again. Or let's think of something in a different context. Ну ты даешь, бля. Damn, are you serious right now? You can even stretch it for dramatic effect. Let's think an example. Бля, ну почему всегда со мной? It's like, fuck, why does it always happen to me? It's very, very flexible, just don't use it at work. And let's think of one more swear word that you can use if you pronounce wrong. Let's say hz. So it's just two letters, like LOL or WTF, hz. It means who the hell knows. You can send it in a text. It's probably more common in text, but you can definitely say it. Just drop it in casually. People will be shocked. It's a perfect answer when someone asks you something and you've got absolutely no clue. You just say, hz. All right, now for a bonus section. These are not mispronunciations this time, just like super common little slang words like the ones I've mentioned that instantly make you sound more natural. But these are pronounced correctly, but they're like short, so they sort of fit in the list I've done so far. So sprinkle these words in and people will nod in like, yeah, this guy gets it. This guy is basically Russian. So the first word is tipa. This is used like in English, people say the word like. You know, some people use it constantly, sometimes 5 times in a sentence. You get very annoying, like. It's the same in Russian, but with tipa. Like, let me think. Я, типа, пошел в магазин, типа, за хлебом, а там, типа, вообще ничего нет. Я, типа, не знал, что делать, типа, капец. It's like people say it all the time. And it's also useful if you add the word того at the end. So people say this all the time, типа того. It means something like that. It's a very, very useful phrase that I use personally a lot. Okay, the next word is ага. It just means yes or uh-huh. It's a more casual alternative to the word да. Then another word, we've got the word ну, which is used like well in English. It's the perfect filler while you think of what you want to say. So you go, ну, я не знаю. Well, I don't know. To say the word ну, stretch it out as long as you can. You get all the time in the world to formulate your sentence. Another word, ok. So Russians do use the word okay, but often they drop the A bits. They just say ok. It's another thing you can text as well. Say it, you're good. Ok. Another one I want to tell you guys about is короче. So короче means in short or basically. You can use it in the same way as sort of in English you might say long story short, короче. But similar to the last part of this video, people actually shorten this even more. They just say короче. So why not save that extra letter? Короче. Мы больше не вместе. Basically, we're not together anymore. So it's like one word, you can make it even shorter and it makes you sound super native. And finally, the word I want to teach you is прикинь. So this is like, in my opinion, it's like the slang word of 2024. I heard it everywhere. Прикинь, it means, can you believe it? Or imagine that. Прикинь, нашел кошелек, а там 10 тысяч. I found the wallet and there was 10 grand inside. Can you believe it? So it's a very helpful, useful word, and you'll fit right in, especially with young people. So, yeah, you want to sound fluent in Russian? Stop trying so hard. Talk like you're too busy to finish the words, like you're bored of learning all the grammar, like you've lived in Moscow since the day you were born, you've seen it all, and you're tired of it. Do that, and suddenly people might start thinking, wow, this foreign guy, this guy from England, this guy from America, wherever you're from, he actually speaks really well. It's like fake it till you make it, you know? It really works, and it's a good way to pretend your Russian's good, even if it's not. So I can say now, короче, ничего, давай пока.
Спасибо, что посмотрели это видео. У меня есть сообщение для моих подписчиков из России. Если вы в России и хотите поддержать мой канал, теперь у меня есть страница на Boosty. Там можно раньше всех смотреть мои видео и, конечно, увидеть эксклюзивный контент. Ссылка в описании.